Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the weekend, and welcome to today's predictions. It's always an exciting day to have the opportunity to rest off on a weekend and watch games on football. So, if you're new to this channel, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's very, very important, and share with friends and families as well. And not only that, if you aren't aware, we dropped our 30 plus odds yesterday. It's for games that will be played today. It's the video before this one, so you can go on the channel and check out that video. It's the video before this one. We've taken time to analyze those matches, and we hope they happen. Those are matches based on the goal market over 2.5 goals. So for today's games, we have a total of 3.5 odds split into two tickets, well analyzed and de-risked, and we hope they happen as expected. And feel free to edit, feel free to do whatever you want to do with it as it pleases you. So the first collection contains games of I think over 1.74 odds, and the remaining one contains games of over 1.84. So without wasting time, let's take you through it. So the very first game for this collection is from the Italy Serie A. It's Inter Milan versus Verona. So you look at Inter Milan at home. 5 matches played, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. Okay. And interestingly, we need to look at the game Inter Milan lost, and it was in the Coppa Italia. And as I usually say, most big teams with aspirations of winning the league hardly ever take these small cup competitions serious. And Inter Milan is in prime position to win this league. So it's understandable that they didn't really care about beating Bologna in a Coppa Italia trophy game. But where it mattered, in the league, you've seen what they did. They've won all through. Now we take a look at Verona away from home. Last 5 matches, Verona has been very disappointed, losing every game but one. The only game they managed to draw was a game against Udinese. Now you check their head-to-head, and their head-to-head shows total dominance on Inter Milan, that it's a game Inter Milan has dominated every single time. So it's for this reason that we are convinced beyond reasonable doubt that given how competitive the Italian league is, and the fact that Inter Milan understands that they need to keep picking maximum points from every game in order to stand a chance, this is a game Inter Milan will win in 90 minutes. And interestingly, the odd for Inter Milan to win this fixture in 90 minutes is priced at 1.19. The next fixture we have for you is from the Scotland Championship. It's Dundee United versus Morton. Now you look at Dundee at home, and they've been very, very fantastic, right? They've played, won 3 matches, drawn once, and lost just once. And the team they lost to, I think that rate is position 1 on their league table. Now we look at Morton away from home. Morton has won 2 times, drawn twice, and lost once. Okay. And then you check their head-to-head, and their head-to-head shows that 5 out of 5 times, Dundee has never lost to this Morton team, which is a very, very good record. So it's a game we expect Dundee to win, but for purposes of these predictions, what we are going to do is we will give Dundee a double chance, okay, at odds of 1.11. The next fixture is a very, very interesting game. It's a game involving Leeds and Cagliari. So you take a look at Leeds at home. 5 matches at home, 1 win, 2 losses, and 2 draws. And when we investigate the games that they lost, you can clearly see that they lost to teams that are better than them. Torino is a couple of points ahead of them. Well, Torino is in the top half of the table, if not in the 8th position. Now you look at this other team they lost to, Parma. That was in the Coppa Italia, and understandably smaller teams too don't fancy, especially teams battling with relegation or that could potentially be relegated. They don't fancy smaller cups, as they tend to want to focus on surviving the season in the league. Now you take a look at Cagliari away from home. Cagliari hasn't been any better. 4 losses and just 1 win, and that came in a club-friendly match. Now you check their head-to-head, and their head-to-head paints an interesting story showing that Leeds has only lost once to this Cagliari team, and that was way back in 2011. But every other game, Leeds has either beaten them or drawn. So it also helps that we check their standings to fully understand where Leeds is compared with Cagliari. Now, when you check their standings, you see that Leeds is in an interesting position, okay, a very, very interesting position. As you guys can see here, they are position 13 and can easily fall into the relegation places, while Cagliari is position 18. So Leeds, we will look at this game as an opportunity to grab maximum points and keep staying afloat. But for purposes of our prediction, we've given Leeds a win or draw in 90 minutes at odds of 1.32. And of course, you have the booking code here for those 3 matches for Sportybet and 1xBet. The next collection of games focuses on over 1.5 goals for 4 teams. And there are games majorly from the FA Cup. So the first game is Blackburn versus Cambridge United. So you look at Blackburn at home. Their last 5 matches have averaged 2.5 goals. Now we take a look at Cambridge away from home. Last 5 matches has also seen a minimum of 2 goals as well. And of course, their head-to-head shows that over 2.5 goals was averaged last time out. So this is definitely a fixture that we will see over 1.5 goals, 100%. And the odd for these fixtures to see over 1.5 goals in 90 minutes is priced at 1.80. And then we have our next fixture again, which is from the FA Cup. As you guys can see, it's Plymouth versus this certain team. So when you look at Plymouth at home, let's take a look at their goal scoring performance. So when you look at their goal scoring performance, one thing you see is that this is a team that consistently scores goals. Whenever they play at home, you can expect them to score at least 1 or 2 goals at home. And whenever you are playing these over 1.5 goals, it's very important that you go for teams that score a lot of goals. I mean, just look at their last 5 matches, 3.5 goals averaged. Now look at this certain team away from home. You can also see that this is a team that also averages a minimum of 2 goals away from home. Okay. And interestingly, they have managed to score in 3 out of their last 5 away matches. So we are convinced beyond reasonable doubt that this fixture will produce at least over 1.5 goals in 90 minutes, and the odd is 1.12. The next fixture we have for you guys is from the England National League. It's Dorking versus Oldham City, I think, or Oldham Athletic, sorry. So you take a look at their goal scoring format in 5 matches played, and this fixture has seen over 2.5 goals 4 out of 5 times, literally. So over 2.5 goals 4 out of 5 times, which is really, really interesting. Now you look at the away team as well, and these fixtures seeing over 2.5 goals as well. You know, like they've averaged over 2.5 goals away from home. And even their head-to-head definitely shows that it's a fixture that consistently produces over 2.5 goals. So it's for this reason that we are sure and convinced that this game will 100% produce over 1.5 goals. And the odd for the fixture to produce over 1.5 goals in 90 minutes is priced at 1.19. And then the final game for this collection, which is from the Australia A-League, Perth Glory versus Melbourne Victory. Now we look at the home team, okay, and they have also averaged over 2.5 goals at home, right? They've averaged over 2.5 goals at home. And what's really interesting about this home team is that they have managed to score in every one of their last 5 home matches. Now we take a look at Melbourne Victory away from home, and they've also managed an average of 2 goals away from home. And of course, their head-to-head clearly shows that 4 out of their last 5 meetings have averaged 2.5 goals at home. It's actually a game that will produce over 2.5 goals in 90 minutes. And the odds for this fixture to produce over 1.5 goals in 90 minutes is priced at 1.17. And of course, you have the booking code here for the Sporty Bet and the 1xBet matches. And I just want to wish you guys the very best, and do well to like this video, do well to subscribe, and I appreciate you guys.